Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Thank you all so much for taking the time to support the channel. I hope you're having an absolute magical day. We are back with a new standard best of one Mythic rank Magic the Gathering Arena build. Temur Rush. We're going to be making copies of, well, anything we want, which is really cool. Today we'll break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies held within, demonstrating this within the Mythic rank gameplay footage against the best decks and players in the world right now, wrapping up with our final thoughts, deck review, and what is normally a physical pack opening has now been converted temporarily into a digital pack opening to wrap up the video while we wait for the newest box of packs to arrive. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help support myself as a creator and ensure future content. Let's take a look at the deck. Here we are. Temur Rush is the name of the game. Green, blue, and red. This is a very aggressive deck with a 2.8 average mana value, 24 lands, 10 creatures to our 26 non-creature. And we will be creating copies of, well, really anything we'd like. We have Kiki Jiki in the build. Fantastic. And we also have the Manaform Hellkite here to get down and dirty. So, you know, not a one-hit wonder, if you will. There's multiple paths you can take if you're mitigated along your journey. All right, so copying things. You know, maybe we should start there. The Mindlink Mech for 3 is a 4/3 vehicle crewing for 1 with flying. Whenever Mindlink Mech becomes crewed for the first time each turn, until the end of turn, the Mindlink Mech will become a copy of target non-legendary creature that crewed it this turn, except it's going to be a 4/3, a vehicle in addition to the other types that were the card that is copying, right? It's still going to have flying, though, which is fantastic, right? So we can copy Kiki Jiki with the mech. We can also copy the Hellkite. All right, so Kiki Jiki is copying here as well. The Fable needs to be played first before the transformation into Kiki. 3 mana, when it enters play, create a 2/2 goblin. When that goblin attacks, create a treasure token. Then discard 2 cards, up to 2 cards that is, and you may draw that many cards. Finally, exile and transform into the 2/2, pay 1, tap it, create a token of a non-legendary creature that you control, except it has haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step, right? So this is a fantastic way for us to be copying creatures, and preferably we will do it on our opponent's end step, as it will have already begun and just needs to end, allowing us to keep all of those copies for the remainder of our next turn. Oakley dokley. And then the Croaking Counterpart for 3, sorcery speed, create a token that's a copy of target non-frog creature, except it's a 1/1 green frog. Fantastic, and we can actually copy that spell with Galvanic Iteration. Instant speed for 2, whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell and you may choose new targets for the copies, all right? It's not even just our artifacts copying, not just our enchantments copying, but now also our instant speed spells that are copying here as well. And then finally, and certainly not least, the Hulking Metamorph, also known as the Metaphor, is a, for anything really, because it's a shapeshifter, right? 3/3 for prototype of 4. You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of another artifact or creature you control, except it is an artifact creature in addition to its other types. Its power and toughness will be equal to the Hulking Metaphors. LOL. Anyways, you can also pay 9 for this, and it's going to be a 7/7, which is ridiculous, but, you know, sometimes games do go that long. So, through the Metamorph, the Mech, Kiki Jiki, Counterpart, and Iteration, we are able to copy things just a ton, right? And now what do we want to copy? It's the Manaform Hellkite, primarily. You can also copy Kiki Jiki itself. For 4 mana, as a 4/4 with flying, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX Red Dragon Illusion creature token with flying and haste, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. Exile that token at the beginning of the next end step. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? So take note, Mindlink is non-creature. Fable, non-creature. Croaking Counterpart, Non-creature. Iteration. Non-creature. Sadly, the Metamorph is... Well, what can you do? That's why we only run 2 copies of it here. This will all make, hopefully, additional copies of the Hellkite. And then this ability to create the Dragon Illusions will be doubled, will be tripled. You know, stacking it up until you're making, you know, an abominable amount of Durgans. Oakley dokley. So, you know, how are we getting there? First and foremost, we've got some ramp. Llanowar Loamspeaker for 2. It's a 1/3. We can tap it to add mana of any color, really smoothing out our mana base. We can also tap it to have target land become a 3/3. It's still going to be a land at sorcery speed, so maybe a few additional damage points. We have a lot of interaction within the deck to help us, you know, get there. And then once we are there, we want to continue to be casting the non-creature spells on top of the Hellkite and all of its copies, right? So the Fading Hope, you know, return target creature to its owner's hand. If its mana value is 3 or less, scry 1. Fantastic tempo play. Strangle, also for 1 at sorcery speed, dealing 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, really removing anything at a very low cost. Tamiyo, Safekeeping for 1 at instant speed. Target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. You gain 2 life. This will be used to protect Kiki-Jiki primarily, but potentially also our dragon as we begin to interact with it, with Kiki-Jiki, with other copy effects, so we make sure that we do get the copy out. Again, it's not a super priority, but it certainly helps. Disdainful Stroke. 2 mana, instant speed, counter target spell with mana value 4 or greater. This is our Invoke Despair killer, our Shieldred killer. We also counter things on curve through Make Disappear for 2 instant speed, countering target spell unless its controller pays 2. Casualty 1. It can be done, right? Especially as we have potential tokens to sacrifice. Obliterating Bolt for 2. Sorcery speed, dealing 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and if it would die, exile it instead. And keep in mind, all of these spells can be copied with Galvanic Iteration, which is nice. So not only helping us for the combo side of the deck, but also through, you know, that quote-unquote control side as well, to make sure that we are keeping advantage of the field state. Big Score is in the build here as well to help us draw and maintain value alongside Kiki's discard and draw. For 4 mana, instant speed, as an additional cost, discard a card, draw 2 cards, then create 2 treasure tokens. A perfect target to copy with Galvanic, as the additional cost will only need to be paid once. The copy will not need to pay that. So you'll be drawing 4, creating 4 treasures for a discard of 1. It's beautiful. Also, non-creature spell that costs 4 mana. It is delicious. So, you know, we've got the land base that you would expect here. We have some pain lands. We have some tapped dual lands. We have the nature, the Crucible, the city, and there should actually be, I don't know why there isn't, a Who Endures in the build as well. And we'll just drop, I think, this pain land out, and it won't be a problem. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I think that's the second deck in a row. I forgot Who Endures. I keep getting sidetracked with Sanctum of Nature. I'm like, oh yeah, we've got all our rare lands in there. But other than that, you know, I'm really pleased with this deck. Long-legged Larry is something that we've been working with for a while, getting new tools for the deck, which is really nice. And of course, you know, a refresh of the archetypes, a lot of fun as well. So a deck that I've loved for a long time gets even better thanks to the Hulking Metamorph, which is quite nice. And the Obliterating Bolt doesn't hurt either. Very, very nice removal. The new ramp that we received last set through the Loamspeaker helps smooth things out really nicely. And again, fairly nice in the current meta as well, considering it's a fairly janked deck. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Let's play some matches. Oakley dokley, opponent playing first. We have a nice mix of cards in our hand. Let's jump into our Make Disappear. Mono black. Ooh, gross. Pass turn, hold up a counterspell. Removal through bounce. if required. Looks like we're taking 3. Oh, without doubt, this gets countered. Loamspeaker with protection. We also hold up the bounce. Down to 14. 4th land, shell rolled. Hey, Chevron. Bounce it. Take the draw. Play the Hellkite. Pass turn. 5th, not even 5th line, just Galvanic. Here comes another Shelron. Alright. Use your bounce. We should have copied it, then bounced it, maybe, hey? Oops. Those, you know, I thought about that after. Maybe we will make the frog. I was going to wait and take their Shelly when they replay it, but I was like, you know what? Just wait, get that frog ability. Here comes Shelly again, you know, big surprise. We got blocks. Galvanic off the top. This is actually very good. Just big swing, right? And the crazy part is we missed 3 damage last time. But I changed my mind. Is that alright? I think we should be fine. I mean, I hope it's not Invoke Despair. It probably is. Of course it will be. Why wouldn't it? Or even like a Trespasser is not great because they can take our Croaking Counterpart. Yeah, I take it. No blocks. Down to 10. Okay. Cool story. Up to 8. Looking good. We go down to 8. We crew up, and then we counterpart. We can make just so many Hellkites there. That's pretty cool. And we misstepped a little bit. It's like, well, we want, because we wanted to copy Shelly maybe as our frog, but then I decided not to, and that's where that missed damage came. All right, going first, good land, a fairly decent hand. Let's see if we can get there. All right, Coast in play. Let's just toss that back. Land can go. Delver's back in play. 2 of them. That's healthy. No transforms, which, you know, we need. Or else we're just super dead. Surge Engine. Could be a bounce effect. That'd be less than ideal. Just take your damage while you can get it. A double negate. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, but they just tapped out. Are you racing me? 16, eh? Interesting choice. Interesting choice indeed. Now, I don't think this is enough, but it certainly is going to stop them. Good game regardless. We lose our defender because that's a mech, right? They're shy by 1, I believe. If they bounce the Hellkite, then they're still in the game. They can hit for lethal. We should be able to play this, hopefully have it uncountered, and then crew in. It's not over yet. Dragons! Something that humans eat that don't eat them. Unfortunately, we can only drop 1. Do they have a double bounce spell? That's what's needed. They don't have it. Good game. That was so close. Wow. All right. Our opponent is playing first. Looking for a green land. What if we ask nicely, you know? Pretty please. Can we have a forest? I feel like we're playing into a counterspell. It happens. It's been known to happen. Counter Loamspeaker, I guess. It's not a big part of my deck. Just remove it. That Abrade is very good against us. Power Stone. So is it a Scooter Beam? A Booty Italian? That's what they call Italians with big booties. I don't know. I apologize. You know me. No counterspell. Hellkite active. Hopefully it dodges their removal. They don't have an Obliterating Bolt sitting in their hand. We know they do. It's even worse. It's the Might Stone. It's the Weak Stone. Getting down and getting dirty for another buster. Hit for 7, down to 12. Wonder. 4 cards in hand. Drawing through the Buster is good. Taps their mana, would still leave them with a lot. Oh, it is Scooter Beam. Boom, boom, boom. 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 Dragons. Four, 7, 10. This doesn't have attacking power, so we chill. This was fantastic. Good game. That's a top 100 player that we just turbo dunked on, dude. Dragons! Look at the field state, you know? Oh my gosh. Going first. Mulliganing for some earlier interaction. We're going to toss a Hellkite. We do find that interaction. Swift Spirit's great. Let's blast it. Cool. So this isn't dealing damage this turn, right? So we can Patty's Shotgun. And then we're holding up Counter Magic. We have no cards left, but doing our best. They have 4. We don't care about the Phoenix Chick so much. Here's Dragon. Can it survive? Secondary Phoenix Chick. They can't block, so why wouldn't they attack? Because they know I'll defend and they don't have anything. So that's a nice signifier for us. Loamspeaker can't block. Just scrying here. Interesting. To the bottom. I guess we keep that land in hand. Can only play 1 land per turn, so it's fine. This is good. Damage. I mean, we wanted to race. We're racing. They have no blockers in the air. It's going to be a good game. I don't know. I guess we can keep it. At a certain point, we're just having fun with my new jank deck, so why not play against mono red aggro? LOL, you know? Just let's have fun. Mono red, mono black, mono red, mono black. Soldiers, soldiers, soldiers. I mean, that's the blight, though, right? For people who haven't hit Mythic yet, they're like, "Wow, I gotta grind it out." Mech, Kiki. It's a little slower than 3 Phoenix Chicks. That's incredible. Like, that is really good. Wow. What I would give for a field wipe, you know? It's a good blocker against the Phoenix Chick. 3rd land into your Mechanized Warfare. Most likely. Or they're bricked. I think, you know, we're basically forced to start getting in the way here. If they burn it, they burn it. We're going to have to do it again next turn, too. It lives. It lives! Fable makes a bro. I don't think we're really in an offensive position here, though, sadly. And they can bring this back. You know? Really executing on 2 lands. Alright, we do get to remove a couple things here, though. Hit for 2 to 7. Definitely get these out of here. Like, where are you? Alright, that's going to help. Oh, I guess I should have copied that. Don't mind me. I'm just a terrible player. We can hit for 2. I was thinking we'd block the other with the Mind Link. Tab Eater, thank you for the support. Not the worst. We're still okay. Yep, not great. Totally useless. They've got 2 lands. Ooh, that's cool. Alright, this is where things get really weird. Make the treasure. All we need is their end step to come without dying. Right? We have 5 life. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A lightning bolt plus... Okay, that's not it. So I think we might be okay. I can double block. Right, we don't mind really losing these. Obviously, I'd like to keep the mana, but... They survive for now. It could be, you know, in the festivities or something, right? Are they doing it twice? I bet they do double down on it. I bet it's another. You are a legend. Oh, thank the Lord. We get it. Geeky Army goes, what? Two more. Shouldn't be a problem. And they all have flying because they're Mechanauts, right? Or not Mechanauts, Mindlink Mechs? Yes. Let's get them. We could do more, but why bother? That's pretty BM. So we did survive the Mono Red Assault. They bricked a little bit, but they got really, really close. All right, our opponent goes first. Yeah, Mulligan. Keep 6. Toss Galvanic. Keep Galvanic. Toss Metaphor. It's called Metamorph, but I like, you know, can't read, so it's Metaphor. Hello, good game, Aqua. Autobots, roll out. Are you there? Yes, we found them. Hello. Buster's so good. Let's counter that. Seems straightforward enough. Will our dragon survive? It's going to be the big question. It might. It might also get blasted. I say we go for it. Second dragon, if something does happen. Don't you dare do this to me, huh? It is a lay down arms. Good for you. Do you have more of those? Good for you. Oh, that's so annoying. We have our combo in hand. They just shut us down with double laydown. Cool. It's just so sad. Why would you do that to someone? The sad thing is I can't even take their AO for big value because we don't really have a ton of them. Very few cards would even enter play. Let's see if we can get there before we die. Right, doing our best. If we're just taking 1 damage, it's fine. Right, we have other ways to finish the game. It sucks that we've lost our dragons, but it's not entirely the end of the world. I mean, it's not great, but you know, we'll get there. We'll do our best, Dougie. I probably want to save this. I probably don't want to attack into a Wandering Emperor. I pass. What do you mean you pass? I pass. Super pass. Uber pass. Eight available mana. 9 available mana. What if they could recast laydowns? That'd be good. The wedding announcement coming back is good. It's cute. Okay, we're gonna have to win this the old-fashioned way. The sheer power of Kiki Jiki. It's raw. Weird. So confused. Ah, they just wanted to draw. Oh! We're going to have to toss Fading Hope. Not a fan. But it happens. Four treasures, 4 draw. And that is really good for our Kiki army. You think they have another laydown? We got a Hellkite, and I want to flex with our Hellkite. I want to do the thing. Hopefully there's not a third laydown. No attacks, big chillin'. Stop out. Not that it matters. I guess we have Summoning Sickness still. Okay. Just at every corner, they seem to be doing the do. Ouch. So close, right? Even thinning their library is good through the farmhand. It's not a lot, but it's good. Cruadelphia down to 11. Probably even 8s, right, with the flyer. Another draw. This will have Summoning Sickness, and therefore cannot be activated. Yeah, there's no haste. So we're going a little slow here still. Double Kikis is good. Well, one Kiki for sure. I almost wouldn't even mind the draw. There's no 3 drops for us to play. Just with one. We need some big money, no whammies, right? They're avoiding the Emperor because they know as soon as I tap, they can do it. I think that's fine, right? It's good cleanup. I guess they get the draw from replaying it through the Paragon. So hopefully they activate that ability and don't have another. Calling it very close here. Fourth dragon off the top. Play dragon for 4. No. So they take a draw. I don't know if that would work. Right, because we don't have quite enough. Oh, these are... No, these aren't legendaries. Because this isn't tapped, so we only have 8 land. 9 with the treasure. Or 5 is fine, but we need to probably also Kiki activate, which makes things a little bit harder to accomplish.
Strike fast and strike hard.
I think we can just get in their way with a chump blocker here, can't we? This is unpleasant. I guess we probably should have just blocked the regular frog and done that end step. We do get the trade though, but then they replay it. It gives them a draw. This is a pretty sloppy match by me. I mean, it's been hard to navigate. I don't want to lose any of my Kikis though, you know? Like, these are permanents. That's only... It's a tough one. It's tough. I think they probably have another Wandering Emperor. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my gosh. First things first. This deck is phenomenal. If you have anything bad to say, can it be fixed first through an Alchemist Gambit? Double turn. I think that would be phenomenal. Pretty easy to get to the cleave as well, potentially. On that same note, the Professional Facebreaker, I feel like, is the new Goldspan Dragon, right? Create treasures. Why aren't we creating multiple treasures? I think that would be a nice addition as well. Undercover Operative, another copy spell that we didn't include. That's very good. The Mimic copies too, but I don't really think that holds its value in this build, like the Operative would. And then, of course, Tamiyo's Compleated. You know, we could be bringing back Mindlink Mech, Fable, the Hellkite from the grave as a token, which is cool as well, right? So not too shabby there. If you have any ideas for cards that would help improve the deck or would just be fun, let us know in the comments below. Give us the card and, of course, maybe a little bit of reasoning why so we can all understand. And yeah, just thank you all so much yet again. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We're going to get into our digital pack opening, which honestly, I don't think is quite as rewarding because, you know, we have all the packs. You know, we have all the cards. Well, I guess maybe not all of them. Only the ones that are maxed out, I think we own completely. And of course, within Brothers War, there is the artifacts, much like Strixhaven, right? So it's good chances to get historic cards within there. Our gold journey surpassed 1 million, and we're on our way to 2. LOL. Let's open a pack or 2 and see if we can farm ourselves some gems. Not even a gem. We get the Kneeing Stone. Keening Stone? Oof. For 6, an artifact. Pay 5. Tap. Target player mills X cards, where X is the number of cards in that player's graveyard. Wee. Wow. That's pretty good. And we get 20 gems on the side. Let's do another. Big money, big money, big money. Oh, rare artifact. Double rare artifact? This is pretty good, right? So that's kind of what I mean is even though we have a full Brothers War set, there are the list cards that come in there, which is quite nice. So the Spike for 3. Equipped creature has Death Touch. Whenever equipped creature deals damage to combat damage, to a player, that player loses half their life rounded up. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. And big money, no whammies. Oh, a wild card. That's actually one of the best things you could possibly get. That brings us to 582 rares. Running low on those, so it's nice to stock up. Cheers. Have an absolute magical day. Thank you all so much. One final time. We'll see you soon in the next. Reminder that on Sunday, we have the members exclusive stream where you can challenge me directly for bragging rights. I'll see you all there. Take care.